Imagine a world where producing fertilizer doesn't harm Mother Nature. Exciting, isn't it? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. A groundbreaking discovery has recently been made, revolutionizing the way we produce fertilizer. This innovation isn't just a game changer for agriculture, it's a potential lifesaver for the environment too. It's a solution that marries efficiency with eco-friendliness. And the best part? It's not some distant dream, it's happening right now. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this revolutionary method. Fertilizers have long been the unsung heroes of agriculture. They are the silent partners in the dance of growth, providing essential nutrients to plants and bolstering crop yields. You see, plants, like all living creatures, need a balanced diet to thrive. Sunlight and water are crucial, yes, but they aren't enough. Plants also need a cocktail of nutrients, and that's where fertilizers come in. Consider the three key nutrients: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Nitrogen helps plants grow strong and leafy. Phosphorus is essential for root development and flowering. Potassium, on the other hand, aids in overall plant health, including resistance to disease. In an ideal world, plants would get all these nutrients naturally from the soil. But modern agricultural practices and the demands of feeding a growing global population have left many soils depleted. Fertilizers step in to fill this gap, replenishing the soil's nutrient content and ensuring plants get what they need. But here's the rub. While fertilizers are vital for our food supply, their production isn't exactly eco-friendly. Traditional fertilizer production methods involve high heat, intense pressure, and result in significant pollution. So, while we're nourishing the soil and our crops, we're also degrading our environment. However, the production of these vital fertilizers comes with a significant environmental cost. It's a dilemma that scientists and farmers alike have been grappling with for decades. But what if there was a better way? What if we could produce fertilizers in a way that's both efficient and eco-friendly? Stay tuned as we delve into the new groundbreaking method that's set to revolutionize the world of agriculture. Traditional fertilizer production is a heated affair, both literally and figuratively. Let's take a closer look at the process. Traditional fertilizer, particularly nitrogen-based fertilizers, are produced through an energy-intensive process known as the Haber-Bosch process. This method, named after its inventors Fritz Haber and Carl Bosch, involves combining nitrogen from the air with hydrogen derived mainly from natural gas under conditions of high temperature and pressure to form ammonia. This ammonia is then used to produce various forms of nitrogen fertilizers. Now, while this process has been instrumental in the global agricultural boom of the past century, it's not without its environmental toll. The Haber-Bosch process is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to about 3% of total global emissions. Imagine that, 3% from just one process. Moreover, the production of hydrogen from natural gas, a key step in the process, also results in significant carbon dioxide emissions. But that's not all. The high energy input required for the process translates into high costs, both financially and environmentally. And unfortunately, a significant portion of the nitrogen in fertilizers isn't even taken up by plants. Instead, it ends up leaching into our water systems, causing an array of environmental problems, including water pollution and the creation of dead zones in bodies of water. The process also requires extensive infrastructure, with production facilities often being far removed from the farms that use the fertilizers. This means that transportation with all its associated costs and emissions becomes another cog in the wheel of environmental impact. So we're dealing with a process that's energy-intensive, polluting, and inefficient. It's a triple whammy of environmental concern. But what if there was a better way? Enter the game changer: air-zapping lasers. Quite a leap from the traditional methods, isn't it? But sometimes the most unconventional ideas turn out to be the most effective. The new eco-friendly fertilizer production process is a perfect example of this. Now, let's delve into the science behind it, but don't worry, we'll keep it simple. The process begins with a laser, not a very powerful laser, but one not too different from the one you might find in a supermarket barcode scanner. This laser is fired at ambient air, which separates the nitrogen molecules and forms a highly reactive state of matter known as plasma. In this plasma state, nitrogen can easily combine with other elements like oxygen, forming nitrate. Nitrate is a key ingredient in fertilizer, as it provides plants with the nitrogen they need to grow and thrive. They then use water to help the compound ditch its oxygen atom and substitute it for hydrogen, resulting in ammonia. So what makes this method superior? Well, it's all about efficiency. Using lasers to produce nitrate is almost 40 times more efficient than traditional methods, which rely on high heat and intense pressure. This method is also more adaptable. Instead of requiring large factories, it can be carried out on a much smaller scale, even on site at farms. This eliminates the need for extensive infrastructure and reduces the associated carbon footprint. Now let's talk about the environmental impact, or rather, the lack of it. Traditional fertilizer production is a major source of pollution, releasing significant amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. But with the laser-based method, we can produce fertilizer with a minimal environmental impact. It's a win-win situation for everyone. For the farmers who need an efficient way to produce fertilizer, for the consumers who rely on the produce, and most importantly, for our planet that desperately needs a break from the relentless onslaught of pollution. So, there you have it. A method that brings together efficiency and sustainability in a way we've never seen before. It's not just about creating a new way to produce fertilizer, it's about revolutionizing agriculture for a greener, more sustainable future. But it doesn't stop there. Consumers benefit too. With an increasingly aware and eco-conscious consumer base, the demand for sustainably produced food is on the rise. Farms using this technology can proudly claim their produce is not just fresh, but also grown with an environmentally conscious approach. And now, let's talk about the planet. This new method is a step towards sustainable agriculture. It not only reduces harmful emissions but also minimizes water contamination, thanks to the innovative copper-based hydrogel that captures excess nitrates. By reducing the environmental footprint of agriculture, we're giving our planet a chance to breathe, a chance to recover. It's a win for farmers, a win for consumers, and a win for our planet. This isn't just about the environment, it's also about creating a more sustainable and resilient food system. By harnessing the power of air-zapping lasers and innovative copper-based hydrogels, we can help ensure a future where our food doesn't cost the earth. So, let's keep this conversation going. Let's think about the future of sustainable agriculture and what we can do to support it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content.